So this is something I've been thinking about a lot today because we all have those damn days. We literally all have the days where we wake up and we're like, fuck this, bro. Like, I do not want to fucking do shit. And today for me was one of them mornings. I literally woke up, I went downstairs, I shut my alarm off, and I sat on the couch and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I just need to make it out the house. Make it out the house, get like my breath work in, and I'll start feeling better. And I'm just like reminding myself that, like, bro, just get your morning routine in. And like, because I woke up not wanting to do shit, it actually made me excited to do my morning routine because I know that if I do that morning routine, I'm gonna be solid. But the whole reason I wanted to bring this topic up about like not wanting to do shit on certain days is, bro, like as kids, we were all probably conditioned to be conditional. Like, not just with other people, the more important person is like, we were taught to be conditional with ourselves. That's so fucked. So basically, I only show up for myself if conditions are perfect, if I'm being perfect, if it's just fucked, bro. Like, only showing up for yourself conditionally rather than, you know what, I'll show up for myself no matter fucking what. And what we don't realize when we're younger is our parents teach us this shit. This isn't for you to get like pissed at your parents, but this is just to help you build awareness as to why we end up being conditional motherfuckers. And it's normally like two things. So when you're a kid and you're doing some shit that your parents don't want you to do, I mean, they'll disapprove of what you're doing, right? They'll tell you that you're bad for doing whatever it is that you're doing. And sometimes they may only be telling you that you're bad because they're like embarrassed by you, or because for some reason they think that like the family's image is gonna lose or be discredited by you acting the way that you're acting. So they're like telling you that it's bad because they want acceptance in society. So that's thing number one. Boom. Now you're taught, if I'm not perfect, if I'm not perfectly behaved, mom and dad won't love me. They'll reject me. They'll abandon me. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, where it shows up, is normally with school. I was one of those kids that, like, bro, my grades were on and off, dude. Like, I would get A's sometimes, I would get D's sometimes, I would fail classes sometimes. Like, they were all over the place. But one thing I really remember is that, dude, I would get in so much trouble for having low grades. And there's another thing, right? Like, if my grades are perfect, my parents love me, they accept me, they're supportive of me. But when I fail, they fucking take my electronics away, they take my phone away, I can't like hang out with people, I have to like be in my room all the time. And that's thing number two, where the parents taught you, like, obviously they didn't say it word for word, right? Like, they didn't say verbatim, if you have perfect grades then I'll love you, but that's what they're insinuating when they disapprove of you or they get you in trouble when you have bad grades, is they're teaching you to really just be conditional. So later on into adulthood, guess what? It'll be like that with other people. But like I said in the beginning, more importantly, like, it's good for us to recognize when we're being like that with ourselves. So on days like today where I didn't feel like doing shit, it was like more important to me to show up for myself. Like, I saw it as an even bigger win, an even better opportunity to show myself and prove to myself that I value myself. And that's powerful as fuck. So like, on those test days where shit's not ideal, you wake up, you're not fucking in the best of moods, or you're just feeling like, for me this morning, I just felt physically exhausted. Like, I felt worn down. But like I said, I was excited to get that morning routine in. So my morning routine for me is I wake up, obviously shut the alarm off, I walk my dog, and after that, straight out the house. Because otherwise, I'll sit my ass on the fucking couch, or I'll sit back down in the bed and I'll fall back to sleep. So I go straight out the house and I drive to the gym parking lot. And I'm normally at the gym parking lot by like, I don't know, 4 o'clock. So it gives me an hour before the gym opens so I can do my shit. So I do my box breathing, I do Om breathing, and then I journal, I read a little bit, and I reflect. I reflect on the day prior, and I'm like reflecting on the things that I felt I could have done better, reflecting on the things that I feel that I regret that I did or did not do. And that process right there, it gets me going, bro. Like, especially the box breathing and the Om breathing, it gets my nervous system in check. So for anybody who's had like a traumatic childhood, breath work is fucking gold. Like, even just 5 minutes of box breathing will be gold for you. But after I do all that, normally the person opening the gym is rolling up, and then I jump into the gym session. So like that first part of my morning routine, where I'm like journaling, meditation, all that stuff, that's like the warm-up. And then like once I get into the gym and start lifting and get the pump, that's like the acceleration of the fucking warm-up. So I know for some of you who used to smoke weed or still smoke weed, when I smoked, I would smoke, and then I wanted to smoke hookah because it would like accelerate the high. That's kind of how I view my morning routine. I got the first part, boom, which is the journaling and all that, and that's like me smoking a J. And then the second piece, coming into the gym, getting the pump, lifting, getting my self-talk rolling to where I feel really good, and I'm like thinking really, really positive, and that's like the hookah to accelerate the high. And then sometimes, even before I leave, I'll do like 100 burpees just to make it even more. And by the time I leave this bitch, I literally feel like I'm tripping off a shroom. It's fucking crazy. And yeah, like I said, like days like today, me showing up for myself like meant so fucking much to me, all because I didn't want to. And I told myself, I'm not being a conditional motherfucker. I am not being conditional. I refuse to fucking do it. Because for so long, I showed myself by not working on myself that I didn't fucking love myself. Somebody who truly loves themselves will work on themselves. They'll change the parts of that. You're good, bro. They'll change parts of themselves that they don't fucking like. If they're overweight, they'll change it. If they don't like that they drink or smoke, they'll change it. Like, you'll work to improve yourself when you truly love yourself. Really what I wanted you guys to get is, on those days where you don't feel like showing up, just make it so fucking important to yourself to just show up, bro. Just show up. Like, I'm not saying, like, it's not good to just go through the reps with things, but like, dude, if you just like show up and just get your shit done for that day. Like, I'm not saying go and shoot for PRs in the gym or fucking push to get hella emotional or something in your morning routine. I'm just saying, just fucking show up and get it done. Just so you don't bring back that programming of being conditional with yourself, and create awareness of like other areas where you're being conditional with yourself and not showing up. Because once you find one area, it's so easy to find the other ones, because you kind of learn how you feel, like how your body feels when you're acting that way or being that way with yourself. So you can recognize it in other areas too. But I hope this helped you gain some awareness. I hope this help you realize the importance of literally just showing up for yourself no matter fucking what. And if you feel somebody can benefit from it, shoot it to them. Like, show your people how much you love them, bro. Like, if you're growing, you should be looking for your people to grow too. That's why I'm putting this stuff out. You guys are my people. If you're watching this, you are my people, and I fucking love you guys. So I want you guys to learn and grow with me. See you on the next video.